I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh my god.
I'm ready.
Are you gonna cry?
I don't even know how to cry.
You're already stressed out about everything happening in your
Listen.
life. You about to cry over the littlest thing that happens in this episode.
Watch me not even cry, and you be the one crying. If you cry, I'll laugh at you.
You're the most soulless, emotional person I've ever met.
I'm soulless and emotional?
Yeah.
What an oxymoron.
Heartless, emotional person I've ever met.
That's so weird.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're watching The Good Place Season 4, Episode 13.
I'm proud of you. I thought you were going to mess that up.
No.
But sadly, we have reached the series finale of The Good Place. And
The last couple episodes have been emotional.
yes, and I'm not sure how I feel about that, that we're here. Like, not in a bad way, but in a good way.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if I'm ready
For it to be over?
for it to be over and to say goodbye to this show and to these characters. And with the way last episode went and the revelation that they were going to help the people experience what they wanted to there and then help them move on to whatever's next. And for the first time, I think I know how this is going to all pan out here in this last. I'm like 98% sure it's going to be exactly what I said. And if I am right, I'm probably going to need a couple breaks in this episode.
God.
But we will see if I was right. But what if it gave us a curveball and it was completely the opposite?
Because that's what it's known for.
But that's what I said. Like, this is the first time that I felt like I've actually known like what was going to happen. But in the last episode, like I said, they got to the good place finally, but of course everything isn't as great as they had expected it to be, and the council actually made Michael the person in charge of the good place, and they all left. And it's because we find out that once you get to the good place and you actually spend eternity there getting everything that you ever wanted, like once you've experienced that, like there's really nothing.
What else is there? Yeah, people
left.
Get depressed or like don't want to be
they
there
just get
anymore.
dumbed down,
yeah,
like zombied.
They've done everything that they want to do, so it's like, what else is there?
And there's still eternity to go on after.
So they're just there, like doing, like just going through the motions because they have nowhere else.
And they have eternity to go. So some of the interesting things that I think will carry forward through this final episode is once they bring up the idea of helping people leave the good place, Janet had started to say, well, where will they go? And then she stopped and she's like, oh. Like, she kind of knew the answer in a way. Like, maybe not exactly like where they would go after there, but she knew that it was possible for them to move on afterward. And I think that hopefully will come back to play a part in this, because if they do, in my opinion, and what I believe will happen, is we're going to have significant time jumps here. And one by one, they will eventually have spent enough time here and will be ready to go through the door and move on. So she'll have to say goodbye to Jason, and they'll all have to say goodbye to each other.
Yeah.
And so all that's going to play out, I believe. And I think what Chidi said to Eleanor at the end of the episode is that ultimately what the good place is just an opportunity for people to spend time with the people they care about and do the things that they weren't able to do while they were alive. And then once they're at peace with the fact that it's all over, they're able to move on to whatever's next.
Whatever comes after. So
peace.
We'll see. It's gonna suck if they all have to say goodbye to each other. But
sad.
I mean, it's the last episode.
And we gotta say goodbye to them too, right? We all have to learn to let go and move on lost. But I am ready,
So am I.
as ready as I can be.
Yeah.
But if you have nothing more,
No, I'm ready. Kind of. To see.
what happens? All right, everyone. Let's start it.
Attempt number 803 of my new project. This is the one. I can feel it. I'm ready. And here we go.
And here we go.
Riding on a groovy wave of love. I'm going for a cosmic ride. Surf the freaky purple vibes of love. The marshmallow cat is inside. Marshmallow cat is inside? That's what I wrote? That's meaningless. Janet?
Hi there. We're gonna be late.
Oh, where does the time go?
Okay.
So ultimately,
Mortality offers meaning to our lives, and morality helps navigate that meaning.
Doorman up.
Hello, Jeff.
With all the frogs.
323, I just got another one.
Never not excited about frogs, that guy.
He knows what he likes.
True.
This meeting
That,
of the
right?
Joint Council of Afterlife Affairs is called to order. Let's make this quick, kids.
I just started rewatching The Leftovers. Honestly, when I found out that Carrie Coon was never nominated, I almost erased 2% of humanity. Michael? Update?
An incredible show. Also had a very Lost-like ending.
This new system stinks, and Michael stinks, and we should throw this all in the garbage and go back to the way it used to be when everyone was tortured.
There's still some bumps in the road, but this system is good and it's working. Come on, admit it.
I will never, ever, 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 ever,
My gosh.
ever, ever.
Admit that. I know, buddy. I know.
He had it in there for a second. The final chapter. See? 2,242 pyramids later.
At one point, hundreds of Baramies ago, I turned off my ability to know what time it is anywhere in the universe when you and I are together.
Aww.
I like not knowing.
Okay, gotta go meet my dad. I'm gonna try one more time. Good luck. Thanks.
Why are they in a chicken wing?
Remember, that's the restaurant that they were gonna stay in.
I love you.
I'm just mad they're still there.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, here we go. You did it! You just played the perfect game of Madden. You did it! That's the bullet.
He just did it.
I did it.
A sense of accomplishment.
Janet?
Hi there.
Hi, Janet.
And he made her dinner.
You always make it for me, so this time I wanted to make it, and real talk, it didn't go great. This is spaghetti. Now, I know it looks
I thought it was
weird,
a pizza.
but I bit off a chunk and actually is pretty bad. I put out the forks and knives the way kings and queens do it. Close to the plate.
Oh, Dip.
Yeah, I need to talk to everyone.
Should I ask them to come here?
No, I had a better idea. I have an announcement to make. I'm leaving. Going through the door.
Wow. You sure?
Yeah, I am. It's time.
We thought the best move was to gather everyone together for a sort of farewell party.
You're sad. I can tell because you have the same looks on your faces that my teachers did whenever I raised my hand in class. Let's be happy. I'm the DJ. We'll play all night. Come on.
Come on. Now I'm bummed about two things.
Oh my, Lanta. Well, at least they
hey there, Doug.
You know, I'm mad.
raised my sadness a little bit there with Jason Teamer.
I wouldn't be mad about ice cream and wings and
That's the question.
Surprise.
I'm okay, Michael. How are you?
Well, I'm sad, but I feel like I need to tell you, it's okay if you're sad too.
I know.
I am a little, but also I know this is the right time for him to leave.
I really am okay, I promise.
Will you come talk to me if you're not?
Always.
How y'all doing tonight? Okay, homies, we got a real special treat. My old dance crew, Dance Resolution, is here. Y'all ready to tear it up one last time?
Let's do it.
Sad faces.
Eleanor's face. Janet's face.
That was special.
You got the
Never
DJ.
forget this night. Until I walk through the door and dissolve into the universe.
Can I ask you something, buddy? How did you know?
I just suddenly had this calm feeling. The air inside my lungs was the same as the air outside my body. It was peaceful. You know the feeling when you think a jalapeno popper is gonna be too hot, but you bite into it anyway, and it's actually the perfect temperature.
Believe it or not, I do know that feeling. That feeling rules.
There you go. I'm scared Janet's gonna forget me. Her falling in love with someone else, I'm fine with that. Like if Jason Momoa or Lara Croft Tomb Raider gets in and Janet's like, that's what's up. Totally cool. But her forgetting me would be sad. So I made her this. What do you guys think?
It's lovely. But she's not gonna forget you, man. I mean, she literally can't. She remembers everything that ever happened.
Even if she could forget someone, I don't think she's gonna forget you.
Thanks.
When I had Jason, I was 18 years old. In many ways, Jason raised me just as much as I raised him. So, thanks for being a great dad, son.
Oh my god.
Sadly, that's so true.
I mean,
You made it.
Me and Jason ain't even white. Why all ghosts white? Oh, damn. Are ghosts racist?
what I'm trying to say is, I love you, dog. You're my hero. You're my best friend. And you're my Gardner Minshew.
What is she doing?
You can sit on that bench as long as you want.
Whenever you're ready, you just walk through.
I love you, Janet.
I love you too, Jason.
I made you something. Ah, Dip, I lost it. No, it's not. I made you this cool thing so you remember me, even when you're married to Aquaman. And I lost it somewhere in this forest.
It's okay. I'm never gonna forget you. In fact, to me, you won't even really be gone. I kind of live all times at once.
I know what you mean. Once I smoked salvia and saw the past and the future at the same time. And I tried to brush my teeth with my cat.
Oh my god.
Remembering moments with you is the same as living in them.
Can you just remember the happy times and forget the bad stuff?
There was no bad stuff. It was all good.
This is as good a chair as I've seen. I have nothing left to teach you.
Janet! Hi there. Call up the list, please.
Before you start your next project, you should know that thing that you asked me to tell you when it happened, it happened.
I mean, it's gone through the system, so they'll be a little different, right? I would hope. Oh, I've never had lunch with Mum and Dad. I've only ever stood silently.
Other parents got in now.
Lots to tell.
Father, welcome.
My darlings! My darlings! Oh, my little girls.
We love you both so much.
So very much. We have a million things to talk to you about, but first... We are sorry. We'll just be endlessly sorry forever and ever.
This is nice.
Extremely so.
Really?
But I'm getting a little bored of Mom and Dad telling us how much they love us.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Isn't that something?
Well, this may not come as a surprise to any of you, but I'm ready to go.
Ah, nuts. I knew it.
My last goal was to spend one meaningful day with my parents. Now I've spent thousands of them. I feel complete. Would you like me to prepare a farewell party for you? No need. I've done it myself.
I've cooked all the food, mixed all the drinks, made all the furniture, repainted all the walls, trained all the animals.
Champagne?
Sure.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Panda.
Also, I've already said goodbye to everyone else in my life. My sister, my parents, B&J. I took it very hard.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez?
I hate to tell you this, but your risotto was a little sticky.
Was it?
No, damn it, it was amazing.
Just trying to figure out a way to get you to hang around for a few more days.
Aww.
Can I tell you something?
You're my role model. I'm serious.
Babe, you were already the most impressive person I ever met, and now you can do literally everything.
If that's true, it's because you inspired me.
Your strength, toughness, self-esteem, dimension.
You have a rockin' bod.
Did you just turn the tables on me? I got nothing left to teach you.
Damn it. Hi there. One more goal to add to the list.
Now cross it off.
I know we already said goodbye. I'm not even here. I just had to see you one last time because I hooked up with Alexander the Great. Alexander the
Fine. Okay, anyway, I love you. Goodbye forever.
Bye, love.
I admire you.
Well, it's nice to see him again after he ran off.
Do one thing, be an architect.
Wait. I don't want to leave.
Great. Then stay. New party, everyone. A staying party.
Did Michael do something?
I also don't want to stay.
I'm done here, but I don't want to go there.
Kind of your only options.
No, they aren't.
I want to learn to do what you do, Michael. I want to be an architect.
It's impossible.
Nonsense. I can learn just like I learned all this other stuff.
I spent most of my life pretending to help people. If I were an architect, I could do it for real. Let me at least try.
Don't make me talk to your manager.
Busted out the manager card.
Hey, Jeff.
You can never tell a woman to smile? What if she'd legitimately be prettier if she smiled?
Aren't I helping her? Glenn? Dee
Did, but it's all goo under the bridge.
Anyway, I want to learn everything. I shall start at the bottom and earn my way up.
Thank you, Michael, for everything.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's an awesome bow
Big
tie.
deal around here. I hope you don't mind if I brag about knowing you.
Name dropping's a little gauche, Michael, but do as you must.
Terms of moral justification.
What are you reading?
The Da Vinci Code.
Really?
After 1,000 lifetimes of reading the most difficult writings in the world, I've acquired a new passion. Garbage books. That would have been a good symbologist.
She was trying to shove jewelry into a vending machine.
Simone.
Okay, well, if she is an architect, then she should
Holy
design my
crap.
idea.
Oh, for dessert, we have to get the tiramisu.
Man, Chidi Anagoye, just casually making choices. I never thought I'd live to see it.
I mean, I guess I didn't.
Oh, that's right. Because we're all done.
Cheaty.
Yeah, it's always fun to see them. Every time we do it, it's fun. Shakespeare went through the door.
Really?
Yeah, everyone's talking about it.
They're running out of things to talk about.
1,000 plays were not nearly as good as the ones he wrote on Earth.
And I don't think that either of them are going to be...
Do you mind if we go home? I'm tired.
Able to be the first one to say that they're ready to go. But they know it.
Dude!
Oh, hey, perfect. Are these good lyrics?
I'm loving the edits.
Psychedelic stardust and moonbeam banana.
No, stop. That's terrible. And we got a problem. I think Chidi's gonna leave.
Did he say he was ready?
He didn't say exactly that, but he's getting close.
I can tell. I need to do something to shake things up, you know? Light a spark.
No, I think this calls for something spiritual.
Okay, but if I do this right, my man's gonna be talking to God. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Eleanor, but if Chidi's ready to go...
It's time for him to go.
He didn't say that yet, though. We're in classic Chidi gray area.
You need to remind him of what's great about this place.
Janet.
Remember where he took us like the first month we were all together?
Oh, great idea. Yes. Janet, set the scene. Okay. Also pack me the edible robe. Seal the deal. Okay, you're all
She's
set.
gonna try.
Hey, guess what? Surprise trip. Come on.
Now?
Yeah, special fun trip. Just us two. Let's go.
Can I change out of my pajamas first?
Let the door do it. Come on.
That's so awesome. Just let the door do it. No effort, right? This is incredible.
Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, Diogenes, they all gather.
It is very pretty there.
In the Agora.
And historic.
Adventures, but for super thinkers.
They really went all out for this last episode.
I'm not ready for them to say goodbye.
This was so special. Thank you. Should we head home?
Nope.
Because we're not done yet. There's more special trip.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Paris.
Yes, Paris.
Is this what you were hinting to me?
I was thinking Six Flags, but this is way better.
I used to come to this cafe every day when I lived here. Eleanor, I know what you're doing. Let's take a walk. So, Eleanor, here it is. I love you completely and utterly.
Oh, crap.
But I have to go.
But you don't, though. You don't have to go. You don't have to leave me.
I don't want to leave you. I'm just ready to leave. I've had it a long time. Remember that day we were with our parents? That was it. And I didn't want to tell you because
I'm not ready to go, so if you leave, then I'm alone here. I was alone my whole life. And I told myself I like it that way, but I don't. I like it with you.
Okay, I won't go.
Really?
Yeah, I won't go.
She's totally gonna tell him to go eventually.
Who's ready for Six Flags? Oh, we're good. We got it. He's gonna stay.
No, she's gonna tell him to go.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna walk around my old neighborhood, see where I used to live. Meet you at the restaurant?
Yeah.
She gonna let him go?
I think so. She's gonna realize that she's literally the only reason why he's still there. She's been the only reason why he's been there, staying there for a while.
Literally anything you could possibly imagine. What are you thinking?
Working out the terms of moral justification is an unending task. That's what I was thinking about. That sentence.
You want to eat that sentence for dinner? Can we use words? Because I asked Janet about this.
No.
The last line of Scanlan's book. Remember?
I proposed a rule. The Chidis shouldn't be allowed to leave because it would make Eleanor sad.
And I could do this forever. And I'd still never find the justification for getting you to stay.
Because it's a selfish rule. I owe it to you to let you go.
good at being sad. Partly because my mom straight up told me not to be. But this is sad, man. You got a John Locke quote or a piece of Kantian...
John Locke, not talking about Locke John Locke, or Lost John Locke.
Picture a wave in the ocean. You can see it, measure it, its height, the way the sunlight refracts when it passes through, and it's there, and you can see it, you know what it is, it's a wave. And then it crashes on the shore, and it's gone. But the water is still there. The wave was just a different way for the water to be for a little while. That's one conception of death for a Buddhist. The wave returns to the ocean.
Comes back in a different wave.
Where it came from. And where it's supposed to be.
Not bad, Buddhists.
Not bad. None of this is bad.
I need you to do me one last favor.
Mm-hmm.
Say goodbye to me now.
And leave before I wake up.
You can sit on that bench as long as you'd like. And whenever you're ready, you just walk through.
I'm ready.
Oh, Dip, you're back.
Jason? Yeah. What the hell? Funny story.
He found
Remember
it.
I made you something and I thought I lost it.
Turns out it was in my other pocket.
By the time I found it, you were gone. I was just gonna leave it for you, but I was worried it would get eaten by that magic squirrel. So
I decided to wait for you to come back. Every so often a different Janet came, but I knew it wasn't you.
Jason, it's been like 1,000 Baramies.
I know, but I wanted to see you.
Looks good, not a girl.
Chidi, wait up!
Hey-oh, time to go nuts, because I brought donuts.
We dissolved the council.
What?
We don't need it anymore.
How are we even sure that this is the right system? I mean, honestly, I think Sean was right. This whole thing sucks, and we should start from scratch.
Relax, Worrywart. Take a load off. Huh? Enjoy yourself. You know what I just...
He doesn't know how. Mindy.
Oh. Hey, what's up?
You're gonna get to see Derek one more time too?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hey, Derek.
Yes, Mindy? What can Derek do for you?
Eleanor and I are gonna talk for a bit, so go into your nether sphere. That's Derek?
Derek is now both a singular point in space, and yet Derek also contains space itself.
Ugh, you are so annoying. Want a beer?
Wow.
That's how you spend your days.
I think my final mission might be to convince you to go through the system. Take the test.
There's greater happiness waiting for you if you form bonds with other people.
Hello, gorgeous.
I don't know. And Mindy Sinclair, as I neither live nor breathe.
As I neither live nor breathe.
Into the system after all this time.
Say no more. I'm on the case.
Really? Are you, like, certified or whatever?
Well, not yet, but it won't be long, right, Sean?
Well, I think you'll find that Tahani will be certified very soon.
Okay.
I didn't mean it to. I was sincere. Force of habit. I do think you'll find that Tahani will be certified. Shut up, Glenn.
Great. Go back to your old life, chill with your floating Derek head. Tahani gets
Your floating Derek head.
Tahani designs your test.
I don't really
give a crap about myself, so it's nice that someone does.
Aww.
I'm really glad I filmed you having sex.
Whenever you're ready, you just walk through. Well, good, because I'm definitely ready.
She's not.
I'm not ready. Damn it, Janet, what the fork? I should be ready, and I'm not.
But I am.
Michael, what are you doing?
I'm going through the door. There's nothing left for me to do. I feel sated and complete.
Blah, blah, blah. Goodbye. Did I go through the wrong way? I know this is gonna look silly, but it probably won't work.
Michael, what are you doing?
I am returning my damn essence to the damn fabric of the damn universe.
It's working now. It's working. I've loved being here, but Jason's gone. Cheaty's gone. Maybe I'll have Janet make me a hardware store so I can buy a
Hex wrench that I don't really need.
If you do this, you'll never have to hear from any of us ever again.
Ooh. Now that is tempting. Because y'all are annoying.
I mean, you did.
They're gonna swap spots. Her and Michael.
It's your tone. I know.
You will never be at peace until you get the one thing you truly want.
Be human.
I'm gonna be
A real boy, Pinocchio.
The judge gave me the power to be
Whoa.
an actual human.
Goodbye, Fire Squid. Hello, Silver Fox.
Oh, Eleanor. Oh my goodness.
You're gonna live down there for like some amount of time.
If you really die, then you'll enter an afterlife test, be judged on what you did, the whole deal. You won't really know what's going to happen to you.
That's what makes it special. Nothing more human than that. Besides texting people that you're 5 minutes away when you haven't even left the house.
I'm on the way.
Thank you.
Almost there. Down the street.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Today?
Earth. One-way trip.
I have something for you. Yeah?
An actual frog.
He's real. It's real. He's a real frog.
It sure is.
Thank you. And you know what? I got the perfect name for him.
Frog?
Mr. Jumpy Legs.
I thought you were gonna.
I set up a bank account for you. There's enough money in there so that you don't starve, but not so much that you become an entitled jerk.
Thank you, Jen.
Make a doctor's appointment as soon as you get down there. And no salty food. You have to keep your blood pressure down. You have blood now.
I'll be fine. I'll be okay.
I know. I just worry.
I'll see you again, you know. I'll see you when I get back.
If you rent a car, don't pay for the insurance. It's a scam.
Man, it's hot. But it's a dry heat.
And whenever you're ready, you just walk through.
Care to join me for a bit?
Is she really ready this time, though?
Margarita?
Always. Top 3 moments of your not life with us.
Go. You telling us that we should try to help other people on Earth. The moment that we all got into the good place for real, and
Then it's an 8 million way tie of every time Jason and I kissed.
Oh.
He was a really good kisser.
I bet he was.
I wonder how Michael's doing.
I assume he's doing the same as every human.
3, 2,
Some good days. Some bad days. He's got a few friends.
Such a good boy, Jason.
Such a good boy.
Oh. I'm mad he named the dog Jason, but I'm also happy he did.
He's learning some things all by himself. And hopefully learning to ask for help when he needs it. He's messing up and trying again and messing up again and then getting things wrong and then trying to make them right.
What do you think happens when people walk through the door? It's the only thing in the universe I don't know.
I don't know either.
The wave returns to the ocean. What the ocean does with the water after that is anyone's guess.
Do you mind if I stay here until you're gone?
Only if you say that thing I taught you.
I hate to see you walk through the final door at the edge of existence, but I love to watch you leave.
Who's that?
It landed on his shoulder.
Hey, this was delivered to my building by mistake. I think it's yours.
Oh, hey. Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I think I know what this is. Oh, my. Look at that. Oh, thank you.
Take it easy.
I'll do you one better. I'll say this to you, my friend, with all the love in my heart and all the wisdom of the universe. Take it sleazy.
You got to say it. Man.
My eyes were, before I cried, my eyes were burning so bad from trying not to cry.
I mean, did we even say much throughout that episode?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was all tears, sniffles, a couple chuckles, maybe a few words. But even though what I guessed would happen happened, they still had some surprises in there, especially with Tahani staying and becoming an architect.
And Eleanor convincing the judge to let them make Michael a
that
human.
Was a huge surprise. But man, like, what an episode. What a show. Like, there's so much.
I think it was a good ending to the show. I appreciate everything that it did, especially in its like short amount of time in the 4 seasons that we watched.
With like 12, 13
yes.
episodes, 20 minutes.
And
yes.
everything that it was able to accomplish and how much it actually made us care about the 6 of them.
In such a extremely short amount of time.
Yes. And ultimately, I feel like what we learned is that as humans, people make mistakes. People aren't gonna be perfect every single day, but it's about wanting to be a better person the next day and always wanting to improve and knowing that people are gonna have bad days, but that doesn't mean that they can't still
be a good person
at the end of the day. Or people make mistakes, but that doesn't mean that they can't fix those mistakes and move forward from that. And the fact that they changed it to where those good people that were doing good things or making overall their life a good, like, of a good person they made it to where they would make it to the good place.
With the new system, yeah.
And then figuring out that they needed to be able to be at peace and leave from that. And we've had conversations like off camera or away from recording where we've talked about, like, obviously our beliefs lead us to believe that we'll go to heaven, but like, what is there? Like, what is there waiting for us, and what happens when you get there?
Literally the first time I've ever thought about it in this way, like truly what eternity is and what that experience would be like.
Yeah, because like a lifetime to us is average 80 years
70,
if
80.
you have like a good long life.
No accidents, no disease, yes.
So 80 years, and to think about the fact that that is a lifetime for someone, and you go to heaven and you're there for eternity. Like,
there is no end.
For the rest of ever. So it's like just thinking about how long or how much people accomplish in one lifetime, and to think that you go from that and you go to heaven and we're led to believe that we'll be there forever. It's like,
at what
point do people get peace and move on from that and just are able to
move on to whatever is next?
Whatever that may be.
This entire setup and story and a look into what it truly means to live eternally, like, it's been beautiful for this show. I think that was a fantastic ending. It was very emotional.
It was.
It was very effective because at the same time we got to see them say goodbye, we also got to see their stories come full circle.
Yeah. And them accomplish everything that they wanted to accomplish, and even though it took them however
a lot
long,
of Jeremy Bearimy,
a lot of different reboots or whatever it may be, they still ended up doing what they were meant to do. And I'm glad that they fixed what was wrong for everyone else so that everyone else could have a chance at
eternal happiness, and then whatever comes after. Like, what a show.
And she let Chidi go, which was also, I think, a full circle
for Eleanor
moment for her, because she did live her whole life like not wanting to be attached to anyone, not wanting to be a part of a group or a part of a family or love anyone, because she was afraid of people leaving.
And then, of course, in the end, she didn't want him to go.
Yes, because that's what's always happened to her. The very limited amount of people that she has cared about and has wanted to stay and stick around haven't. Or didn't. So she didn't want to let Chidi go, but she knew that she was being selfish and that was taking away from him and what he wanted. So she let him go and told him that it was okay. But it was just everyone's goodbyes and everyone's endings, I feel like, fit them perfectly.
Jason.
Jason waiting for Janet to come back.
He got his perfect game.
Yes. And Eleanor also making it so where Michael could live a life and experience what it was like to be human and not be a demon anymore, and be able to go to the good place if he made it there because of his choices on Earth,
and then be able to have
cross
peace.
over and have peace.
Yeah, he got to have a purpose, a true purpose, a human purpose, which is something he ultimately always wanted.
Yeah,
it was very beautiful. I can't believe they wrapped up this crazy show in 4 seasons.
I know. They did a very good job. And as crazy and out there as some of the show was or some of the episodes were, I don't feel like overall like they veered away from the overall picture or the big picture of everything. Yes, some of the episodes were off the wall and you would have never been able to guess what was happening. But as far as looking back and looking at everything as a big picture, I don't think that them throwing all of that craziness in there like affected the overall story that they were trying to tell in a bad way. Like affected it in a way that like made it take away from the story.
Well, I think this show is definitely going to sit with me for a very long time. Especially, like, I mean, I just in life in general. My whole thought process on eternal life is, I think, probably forever changed because it makes a lot of sense as to just because we can't understand forever. We can't.
We can't. But then we also know what we've been taught as far as what will happen when we die. And we, as humans, like you said, can't grasp
the true meaning.
The time, like what the true meaning of eternity means. Because for us, our whole life is about 80
blink.
years.
It's a blink in the grand scheme of eternity.
So it's crazy. But I also, it makes me, I guess, also appreciate just like day to day more so, because it's like, yes, people have bad days, or yes, people make mistakes and do things that maybe they regret later, but they always, like, people have a chance of redeeming themselves and making the right choices,
like
and
Tahani's,
making their life better so that they can try to live a good life and fix
like Tahani's
the
parents.
mistakes that they made.
They like apologize over and over and over again, even though they were already dead at this point, but just making up.
Well, yeah,
for
but
it.
they did that once they got
once they
the
got
good
there,
place,
yeah.
and they still made it there.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, when you're living your day-to-day life, like, I'm glad that they went back and made it to where it's like realistic. Like, people aren't perfect. No one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes, and everyone has bad days. But as long as everyone is consciously trying to be a better person tomorrow than they were today, and they're consciously trying to fix things that they've done in the past, or just be a better person in the long run, then they have a chance of making it there, versus making mistakes and then
being punished for it
forever.
Yeah. What a recommendation. I am definitely happy that all of our patrons voted for this show. And like all of our shows, we don't watch any trailers or anything, so we went into The Good Place completely blind. And I couldn't be happier that we did. And I literally have nothing negative to say about this entire show.
Yeah, it was
and
really
our experience
good.
with it.
I'm sad that it's over.
It's very sad.
I'm like, sorry that we didn't say much that episode, but it was just
it was a lot to take in.
But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it.
Well, everyone, we've come to the end of The Good Place. I guess you can all let us know down in the comment section how you were affected by this finale
last episode,
and the show and the message as a whole, and if it changed your views on what life after death is possibly like. Thank you all for watching. It looks like Brooklyn Nine-Nine may be the next patron's
so we have
choice.
We have some other shows that we're gonna try to
catch up on before starting Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but that looks like that's gonna be our show that you guys pick or voted for next. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and if you like our reactions and want to see more, maybe click the subscribe button and stick around. We will see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.